Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and this is EXO. We have Wolf. This is the Korean version, and right from the get-go, it looks like it is. That's quite the choreo pose in the beginning here. I was told to be ready, just to be ready for this one. Let's see here. I will have to go ahead and thank my patrons for this. I have all patrons over on Patreon get voting rights. So this was one of the votes for older EXO content. And it's older. We had a 10-year-old MV going on here, 2013. Awesome. Who in particular should I thank for this? I'll go ahead and thank NIM channel, NYMME channel, as one of the first who recommended this to me on, it would have been in a YouTube comment that it was recommended, so by all means, continue to recommend goodies here on YouTube, and over on Patreon, though, is where you're going to be able to vote for which one is next. I kind of tally up those votes in the comments here, and the ones with the most votes get put up over on Patreon for another vote. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of discography. There's a lot of discography to choose from, so that's how that goes. All right. This is also old enough that there's no captions on here, so I'm going to pop over to a lyrics video for the second listen through. First time through, just going to enjoy. This looks like it's going to be visually a very interesting experience, because we have the guys making shapes with their bodies, and we already have a very contemporary set behind them with the shapes. So this is going to be interesting. Second time around, I'll get into the lyrics and try to figure out what we're talking about here. Let's get the volume just a little bit more. Okay, in we go. Ooh, I do like traditional instruments. That's a very traditional wind instrument. I'm guessing it's a tree, and then we have okay. 향기 맡고 색깔 의미하고 와인보다 우아하게 잡아먹을 테다 아브란데 발톱에 힘이 빠져 이마까지 혹시 내가 아픈 건가 병이라도 걸린 거니 Ooh, just okay, yeah, this is really cool, like how he tones his voice with the music. It's almost that I caught the almost fairy tale-ish, like a kid's song, and he matches his voice. That's awesome. Hey. Some serious bass. Right? They are so young. Cool. I love that the tempo with which they're like I don't know how to say it. I'm not musically trained. Just the rhythm in their actual voice when they're singing this. I love that. And yeah, they are so young here. I'm getting used to their faces. I'm watching like ladders over on Patreon, and I can recognize like all of the guys now But man, take it back here, and there's so much the face. When guys grow up, their face kind of fills out, and their faces are so thin, and I can recognize some of them. Like, okay, that's Human. I think that's Dio, but man, yeah, so young. I love this. Ooh, the stereo back and forth. Hang on, what's Kai got written? Raised by Wolves. Nice. Nice with the eyes. Ooh. Wow, yeah. Yeah, if I had known about EXO back in the day, 10 years ago, I would have loved this kind of music. I still do. Woo! Get it? Really good choreo. Just as one of the cool, and I know they don't have this many members anymore, but they still have plenty. But it's really cool with these larger groups, the extent to which you can carry out complicated choreography that tells a story and takes on these forms like the trees and the caves and everything. Really cool. Man, I wish that I wish this had captions on it, because I would really like to check out the music video with captions, because that was, like, just visually, that was a very cool MV. And like, you get a lot of cinematic MVs these days, yeah, where it's like these little mini movies, but this was, as far as the sets go, like, it was a really simple set, but the sets themselves were done really well, whether it was through that kind of abstract background in the one scenes. You had the kind of the arches and everything. It was kind of abstract, and they were doing the abstract art with their bodies and the choreo as well, or with the kind of almost like a pit, and you had what would you call that? Coming down from the ceiling, just the architectural feature coming down from the ceiling that looked like wolf fangs, like a wolf mouth. I mean, it was very well done. The choreo was fantastic. The CG that they did have in there was really well done and on par, with the red eyes and, the wolves coming out. So, yeah, very deceptively simple. It's deceptively, yeah. Anyways, Wolf. What do I think the song was actually about? Well, we have the Raised by Wolf. I think when I get caught up, I have a hard time like recognizing when English is being spoken. And I was caught up in that both visually, and I really like the sound of that. Like I said, back in 2013, I would have heard this song and first just immediately gone, "Oh yeah, I like this," without ever knowing K-pop. I would have liked it. Which is like a theme with EXO's early stuff. I really like EXO's early stuff. Not that I don't like their more recent stuff as well, but it isn't necessarily granted that songs from 10 years ago and songs from right now, you're like totally on board with both when it comes to a group. And so far I am. But what do I think this is about? The wild side. These guys' wild side and kind of letting their wild side out, is I'm guessing what this is about. Kind of letting the wolf within go do its thing. That's, I feel like, what this is gonna be about. All right, in we go. Kitty camp today. Rice. Only rice. My wolves. Two of you in there? No, only one's in there. Lily's in the closet. Dog, not wolf. Oh! I do not need captions on the lyric video. Thank you. I get a feeling all at once in one bite. I'll put you in my mouth like cheese. Okay. I'll smell your scent, enjoy your color, and eat you more elegant than wine. So, okay, well, we're gonna choose something up here. What are we having for breakfast is the question. But I have lost strength in my claw. My appetite is disappearing. Am I sick? Do I have an illness? Yeah, he's in big trouble. That's why is that for those of you who know the culture way better than I do, because it wouldn't take much. Is that a children's thing? Like the tone of it is familiar to like U.S. children's. I'm forgetting what do we sing that tune to. Dun, dun. But yeah, let me know if that's the words that go to it. Snap out of it. How could your heart be stolen by a human? I'm telling you, she is just one bite. Okay, so we have werewolves. We have werewolves going on here. And I know that like everything, if not everything, a lot of what EXO does is related back to their world, and that these guys are not necessarily from, like, their characters are not necessarily from Earth. They've come here, right? So we're falling in love with the human. Hey, just bite her, then shake her so she'll lose her consciousness. Is that the killing? Yeah, that is totally a thing. I have my dogs don't do that, but I have cats who go out and hunt. And yes, if you have ever seen a cat shake something, that is absolutely a thing they do. Yeah. Hey, do it with a style you've never used. Get rid of her before that full moon sets. Interesting. Yes, wolf. I'm a wolf. I love... Is that the woman? I saw that. I'm a wolf and you're a beauty. Can't reject this strong feeling. Fall into it. I have let go of myself. I like simple things. Now I know the things hidden in me. Okay. So we have the Beauty and the Beast tale, a good old Beauty and the Beast tale. Like, I'm a beast, you're a beauty. I like simple things. Now I know the things hidden in me. So is that saying things are getting complicated? Like, I like simple things, but there are things hidden inside of me, which usually that's like the complicated stuff. Yeah, the stuff that's kind of deep down inside is a lot more complicated than the stuff on the surface, right? Look at her, she's fallen into fear. She can't understand the situation before her eyes. Now, will that dirty wolf guy eat me in the end? that dirty wolf guy. I like it. What? That's not it. I have fallen in love. So beautiful. You're mine. Don't be scared. Scared of me. I'm special. A wolf who loves. A wolf who is blinded by you. Just bite her, then shake her so she'll lose her consciousness. Yes, I think I'm kind of getting it a little bit here. We have a Beauty and the Beast tale, and it feels like this is kind of, yeah, there's a whole universe thing that can be happening with them not being actual, human beings, technically, but on a more relatable vein. It's Beauty and the Beast, and the Beast is generally the guy who is going to hurt the beauty, right? And that's, you hear that in a lot of different songs, particularly in K-pop. Like US pop is like, yeah, I'm a bad boy and I don't care, take it. It's like in a lot of K-pop songs, you get that a little bit differently, where like, I'm a bad boy, so you should leave me, type of song. Like you should like go away so I don't hurt you. And it feels a little bit like, yeah, we're the Beast, we're the bad boys, we're the kind of guys that are going to hurt you, which is what a beast is. But they're saying, no, I'm a special beast. I'm in love. Like, I'm not going to hurt you because I'm in love with you. This is like the hidden thing deep inside. Like, there's something different going on here. It's like, because I love you, like, you have controlled the beast. The beast isn't going to hurt you. Like, I feel like that's what it's getting at here. Hey, do it with a style you've never used. Get rid of her before that full moon sets. Which is that other side, which is saying, but I'm a wolf, like it's my nature, and I need to get rid of her. I need to get rid of her because I'm a wolf, I'm a beast, and I'm gonna hurt her. But then there's the other side that says, but no, I can't quit you, I'm in big trouble. There's the other side that thinks that it can control itself. And the yellow moon teases me, telling me I can't have you. I'm just a wild beast. If you're gonna say then go. If you're gonna say, is that true? Should that be stay? If you're gonna stay, then just go away. If I needed to, I'll change myself. The yellow moon is yeah, because obviously the change myself is the shifting into it's either into a werewolf or out of a werewolf. I don't know. If you're gonna say then just go away. If I need to, I'll change myself. I can't ever let her go. Can't reject this strong feeling, fall into it. I have let go of myself. I like simple things. Now I know the hidden things inside. Hidden in me. Can't reject this strong feeling. Yeah, it feels like a twist on the Beauty and the Beast type of song, you know, the bad boy wants the nice girl type of song, you know, and you know, but unlike others where they're saying like, you know, I'm a bad boy, you just need to leave me before I hurt you. It seems like there's this battle of, I'm a wolf, it's in my nature. Like, I have to shake her and get rid of her before, like, I turn into this beast and harm her type of thing. But there's another side that's like, no, I can change for her. Like, I can be the good guy. I don't want to hurt her. I want to, you know, be the good, you know. So sounds like it's kind of going back and forth of wanting to be the kind of person who feel like you're a beast. You feel like you are the kind of guy that hurts people in the end, but wanting to change, wanting to be something better, something different for that one person. Yeah, I like it because I like songs that approach. And again, that could maybe not be what this is about. And it can have all sorts of different layers, you know, it can mean two different things. It's always interesting to see music videos where, especially with a group that is as heavy into their lore that it appears that EXO is, like everything they do has certain elements of their universe, but things can be two things at once. You know, you can have a song that expresses something about lore, but is also a song about love. You know, it's just a down-to-earth song about love and, you know, being that guy who knows you're going to hurt somebody, but wanting to, like, change and not be that kind of person as well. Yeah. All right. with that, I am out of here. Go join Patreon so you can vote on what other EXO songs to listen to. Some of them will go up on YouTube. If they have MVs, they will go up on YouTube. But there's a lot of really good B-sides that don't have MVs. They have maybe some live performances, so I get y'all give me links and stuff to live performances, and those ones I watch over on Patreon. And so if you have B-sides, by all means, recommend those as well. But I will likely be watching those over on Patreon. So go join. Go join. In the meantime, I'm out. I have more stuff to check out. So yeah, subscribe. All that good stuff. Ta-da.